hear from Prahlad Maharaja. Govinda Parirambita, embraced by Lord Govinda. ठीक है. Okay. Prahlad Maharaj. Shri Prahlada Uvacha. What did Prahlad Maharaj say? After hearing what Narad Muni had to say, what did Shri Prahlad Maharaj say? Oh my Lord, oh my spiritual master, please consider how it was that in my childhood I learned about pure devotional service to Lord Krishna. When a person is instructed by great pure devotees of Lord Hari, he naturally becomes glorious. He is never defeated by any obstacles. He has the power to preach the truth of spiritual life even to children. He is compassionate to the suffering conditioned souls. And he easily rejects impersonal liberation and all other material benedictions. So nice, Prahlad Maharaja. Whatever glorification Narada has given to Prahlada, he is adding, because I'm instructed by great pure devotee, all this has happened. The great souls know that these things are not the real signs of Lord Krishna's mercy. O noble one, Lord Krishna's mercy is given only to those who engage in devotional service. Actually, yeah, that was all. Prahlad Maharaja. Yeah, 17 and 18, 19. And in 20, I don't know why Hanuman. Okay. I never rendered a direct service to Lord as Hanuman and many others did. I simply meditated on the Lord when my heart was troubled. Prahlad Maharaj is continuing. So I did all those that you have said, oh my Lord, my spiritual master, because you, a pure devotee of the Lord, gave me the association and instruction. But I never rendered direct service to the Lord, as Hanuman and many others did. Yes, as you said, Prahlad Maharaj said, when a person is instructed by great pure devotee of Lord Hari, he naturally becomes glorious. And first one is, he's never defeated by any obstacles. Second, yes, he has the power to preach the truth of spiritual life, even to children. And he's compassionate to the suffering conditioned souls. So he has that spiritual strength and potency to preach and transform even the children. And his heart is very compassionate. So the heart is softened and there is spiritual strength. And there is such great absorption that he's never defeated by any obstacles. That is also there. And he easily rejects impersonal liberation and other material benediction, total detachment. That is also there. All these things are there. And because he was instructed by great pure devotee. All those are there, but I didn't get to do any personal seva as Hanuman and many others did. I simply meditated on the Lord when my heart was troubled. That was not the case, actually. Prahlad Maharaj, he was It was described that he was Govinda Parirambita. He didn't know if it was day or night. And he was just amazed how people think there are enemies and friends when it is all simply Lord Hari. But he's just humbly saying like that he has meditated only because when his heart was troubled. And he also says, you may praise the Lord's affectionately embracing me, but some say that embrace was only a feature of the Lord's illusory potency, and others think it was only a pastime of the Lord. Great souls like yourself may consider the Lord's embracing me to be a sign of his genuine love. For myself, I consider it like a dream. Or even if it is true, it is not a sign of the Lord's mercy to me. Saintly persons consider that the wonderful gift of direct devotional service the Lord gave to Hanuman and other devotees to be his real kindness. They do not consider anything else to be the display of the Lord's mercy. In other words, Prahlad Maharaj is saying, no, Lord might have embraced me, but that's not the mercy. The direct service devotees got to offer to the Lord, that was Lord's mercy. That's what Prahlad Maharaj is saying. Lord Narasimha's pastimes were not performed to show mercy to me. They were meant for the protection of the devotee demigods and the deliverance of the Lord's two eternal associates, Jaya and Vijaya. They were meant to establish the truthfulness of the words of Brahma and his sons, the Kumaras. They were meant to show the great glory of pure devotional service. O best of the great saints who have taken a vow of poverty, when the Lord gave me a kingdom, I could understand that he was not merciful to me. The Lord has said, when I desire to show mercy to someone, I take away his material wealth and opulence. Srimad Bhagavatam 10:27-16. The instructions of the great devotees also bear witnesses to these words of the Lord. Look at me. I am so absorbed in ruling my kingdom and so much surrounded by friends, relatives, and servants that I have now completely given up the worship of the Lord. Fie on me, fie. I do not even lament for my own misfortune. If this were not so, then why would I, who am trapped in this world of repeated birth and death, have personally fought with the glorious Supreme Personality of Godhead at Vishalatirtha? When I preach the truth of spiritual life, I mingle with many miseducated demons, and by their association, I became infected with a host of dry, non-devotional theories. Even today, not a single wretched fragment of those false theories has left me. By pure devotion, one attains the mercy of the Lord. What pure devotion do I have? As I meditate on the misdeeds of Bana, I can see the clear signs of my own lack of devotion. Bana was related to Prahlad Maharaj. I have heard that the Lord bound Bali, imprisoned him, and now stands at the door to prevent his escape. What is his fate now? I do not know. Actually, the Lord has become a gatekeeper for Bali, and Prahlad Maharaj is saying, no, he's standing so Bali Maharaj doesn't escape. Ravana and others have seen the Lord there as the gatekeeper, and Durvasa has also seen him. From devotional faith, the sight of the Lord is obtained. One who yearns to attain the Lord may attain him in any place. he need not travel to the Lord's abode. If the Lord always stays at Bali's gate, then why did I travel so far to Naimisharanya to see him, the Lord who wears yellow garments? By your Lordship's mercy, the Supreme Personality of Godhead may have some affection for me. Ah, that's so beautiful. Prahlada Maharaj, now he admits, I have done nothing to see that Lord has any affection for me, but by your Lordship's mercy, the Supreme Personality of Godhead may have some affection for me. Those are nice. Nice words. I mean, reality. Still, the glory of that affection is very insignificant in comparison to the great mercy received by even the newest devotees. O Lord, whose heart melts with limitless mercy, why should I make you suffer by describing my own great misfortune? Better that you place your glance on the great mercy the Lord has given to the Kim Purusha Hanuman. O Lord, please know that when the Supreme Personality of Godhead appeared in his half-man, half-lion form to kill my father, he very quickly did his work and then he disappeared again. I was not able to see the Lord to my heart's content. On the shore of the great ocean, I saw him for only a moment. It was like a flickering dream. Hanuman was very fortunate. He was able to enjoy the happiness of directly serving the Lord for many thousands of years without obstruction. Even in his childhood, he was extremely strong. By the mercy of the demigods, he received many benedictions. He is always free from old age and death. He is completely fearless, a follower of austere vows, saintly, a heroic fighter, and the uncommon servant of Lord Ramachandra. He casually jumped over the fathomless 800-mile wide ocean. He expertly comforted the distressed Sita, captive in the palace of the king of Rakshasas. He taunted his enemy, burned Lanka, destroyed its fortifications, returned with news of Sita, and was firmly embraced by his master. He was the great carrier of his master. His tail became a white parasol shading his master, and his broad back became a comfortable seat for his master. He was the leader of those engaged in building the bridge at Setu Bandha. Prahlad Maharaj meditation on Lord Hanuman's personal service is so deep. He's actually seeing the details of it. He fulfilled the needs of Vibhishana, broke the strength of the Rakshasas, and with his great strength brought the medicinal herb Vishalya Karini. He brought life again to the army. He greatly pleased both his master and his master's younger brother. He became the devoted carrier of both his master and Sri Lakshmana. Man, every step of Hanuman was really a direct service to Lord Ramachandra. With very intelligent tactics, he attacked and defeated the enemy. He chanted the transcendental glories of his master, the killer of the Rakshasa king. He brought great happiness to Sita. He is the object of the great transcendental mercy of his master. Even though he is not able to bear separation from his master, he remains in this world by his order. He sustains himself by always hearing the glories of his master. Oh, so beautiful. Even today, he stands beside the transcendental deity form of his master, as he had always stood by him in the past. My Lord, the scriptures declare, The monkey king Hanuman attained perfection by serving the Supreme Lord. In this way, Hanuman's glory is famous in this world. His service brought him the Lord's mercy. I offer my respectful obeisances to Hanuman. Even if it were to come to him of its own accord, he has no desire to accept any kind of liberation that would check his service to Lord Vishnu, the son of Maharaj Dashratha. I have left much unsaid. Still, your lordship knows his glorious position very well. Please go now to Kim Purushavarsha. See him and become happy. Sri Parikshit said, O mother. Narada then exclaimed, this is very auspicious. This is very auspicious. He then rose from his seat and traveled through outer space to Kim Purushavarsha. Then he saw Hanuman devotedly worshipping the lotus feet of the deity of Lord Ramachandra with wonderful offerings taken from the forest, as if the Lord were directly present before him. And then what happened later, we will hear tomorrow. So, Narada saw Hanuman worshipping the Lord as if he was directly present there. So this would be text 57. Tomorrow would be text 57. All right, so Devarshi Narada, Sri Prahlada Maharaja, and Sri Hanuman Ki Jaya. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jaya, Samaveta Bhakta Ki Jaya.